Hello, kindergarten friends. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about opinions. Yesterday we read this story, Red is Best. The character, Kelly, was giving us all of her reasons as to why her opinion is that red is the best. Well, what's an opinion? Did you say an opinion is what you believe? When someone asks you for your opinion, they're asking you what you believe. When you tell someone your opinion, you can help to persuade them by giving them all of your reasons. In this story, The Perfect Pet, Elizabeth wants a pet. So she tries to persuade her parents by giving them her reasons for why each of the animals would be a great pet. Listen to this story and try to figure out what Elizabeth's reasons are for wanting each of these pets. It's called The Perfect Pet by Margie Palantini and Bruce Watley. Here's our main character, Elizabeth. Elizabeth really wanted a pet. Her parents really did not. They gave her a plant instead. Can you see that plant? Do you know what kind of plant is that? A cactus? Well, mind you, it was a very good-looking plant, as cactus plants go, and it had quite a prickly sense of humor. Elizabeth named it Carolyn, which seemed to suit it just fine. It was absolutely no trouble, and it was a very good listener. Snuggling was a bit of a challenge, however. Elizabeth did manage a quick hug now and then. Elizabeth really did like the plant, but she still really wanted a pet. And she had a plan. Her first plan is called the element of surprise. So, how about a horse? Huh? What? Who? Said Father. Who? What? Huh? Said Mother. I could give it carrots, lumps of sugar. A horse would be the perfect pet. What do you say? Father yawned. A horse is too big. Mother sighed. Our yard is too small. Why, it would eat us out of house and home, said Mother. A horse is not quite perfect, dear, said Mother, going back to sleep. Not quite perfect, said Father sleepily. Scratch the horse idea. What were her reasons for wanting a horse? She said she could ride it, she could give it carrots, lumps of sugar. What do you think? Do you think a horse would be a good idea? Well, let's keep reading. Let's see what else Elizabeth does. The next part of her plan is called Catch Them Off Guard. What about a dog? Huh? What? Who? Said Father as he stood in front of the mirror shaving. Who? What? Huh? Said Mother, peeking from behind the shower curtain and dripping soapy water. I could take it for walks, teach it tricks, feed it treats, play fetch. A dog would be the perfect pet. What do you think? Father spit shaving cream. Dogs bark. They're much too loud. Mother grabbed a towel. They jump all over the furniture. A dog is not quite perfect, Elizabeth, said Father as he shaved. Not quite perfect, called Mother from the shower. Forget Fido. Now what's she gonna think of? Now her plan is the full stomach. Burp. You know what would hit the spot right about now, asked Elizabeth. I'm thinking a cat. Huh? What? Who? Said Father. Who? What? Huh? Said Mother. What is Elizabeth thinking now? A cat. I wonder why she thinks cats would be a good pet. Well, here's what she says. A cat could lick the plates, curl up in my lap, drink leftover milk, and we'd always know what to do with all that extra string. A cat would be the perfect pet. So, how about it? What do you think her mother and father are gonna say? Father picked up the newspaper. Cat scratch. Mother cleared the table. Cats shed all over. A cat is definitely not the perfect pet, said Father. Achoo! I'm sneezing already, said Mother. Cross off Kitty. My goodness, all of these reasons that Elizabeth has, and her parents just aren't going for it. She's not able to persuade them yet, is she? The next one is go for broke. How about a bird? Bunny? Turtle? Fish? Guinea pig? Rat? Any? All? Take your pick, said Elizabeth. Her parents looked at each other. Nope. Afraid not. Not quite. Too fishy. Don't even go there. What's left? Moaned Elizabeth. What do you suggest? What do you think would be a good pet? Well, this next part is called Doug. What do you think Doug might be? Look at this picture. Did you say a bug? Doug the bug? Do you think a bug would be a good pet? Let's listen to Elizabeth's reasons. Elizabeth was thinking she would never ever find the really perfect pet when, what do you know? She really did. In fact, she almost stepped on it. Right there on her rug. A bug. Elizabeth picked him up. She held him in her hand, looked him in the eyes. He wasn't too big. He most definitely was not too loud. He couldn't jump on the furniture, didn't scratch, didn't shed, and how much food could he possibly eat? He was the perfect pet. Carolyn totally agreed. Do you remember who Carolyn is? Her pet cactus? Snug. Doug moved right into the lovely house in the corner of Elizabeth's room. It had everything a bug could possibly want and more, including his very own cactus plant. As Carolyn was only a hop, skip, and a jump away, he truly enjoyed sunning himself in her sand. You see that bug right next to Carolyn? Of course, Elizabeth provided him with enough crumbs to satisfy any bug's growing appetite. Looks perfect. What do you think? Do you think this bug is going to make a great pet? As expected, their relationship was a tad different than usual. Doug could not give Elizabeth a pony ride. She could not take him for a walk. He could not catch a ball or fetch, no matter how many times they practiced. And try as he might, Doug just couldn't get the hang of playing with string. But he was very helpful with homework. He always knew where to put a decimal or a period. And he loved snuggling up with Elizabeth each night for a story. What more could she ask? He was perfect. What's your opinion? Unsnugged. With all those crumbs and plenty of sun, Doug grew by leaps and bounds. He was one big healthy bug, and then some. The only trouble really came one Saturday morning, many weeks later. Elizabeth's mother came into her bedroom to get the laundry and, "There's a bug in that bed!" she screamed. Uh-oh. "A bug?" shouted Father, ready to swat. "That's Doug," said Elizabeth very protectively. "He's my pet." Her parents looked at each other. "Pet?" "Pet," said Elizabeth, "just like you wanted. He's not big like a horse. He isn't loud like a dog. He doesn't jump on furniture, scratch, or shed. And he hardly eats a thing." "But a bug?" asked Father. "A bug?" repeated Mother. "Doug," said Elizabeth, "and he's perfect." Do you think he's perfect? Would you want a bug? One big happy family. "Think we should have said yes to the dog?" whispered Father to Mother. Mother shrugged. "I don't know. We have more room on the couch with the bug." Elizabeth smiled and tossed Doug a piece of popcorn. Do you think, was Elizabeth able to convince her parents? Was she able to persuade her parents that Doug the bug would really be a great pet? I think so. At the end, they think they have more room on the couch with a bug. Oh boy. Well, do you remember why Elizabeth thought that a dog would be a good pet? Well, if you forget, what can we do? Look back in the book. Good idea. Let's find that dog page. Why would a dog be a good pet? What are the reasons? Oh, remember this page? Where she was trying to convince her parents that a dog would be a good pet. She said she could take it for walks, teach it tricks, feed it treats, play fetch. A dog would be the perfect pet. Those are her reasons. In your opinion, what animal would make a good pet? What are your reasons? I have to think about that for a little bit. Oh, in my opinion, a turtle would be a good pet. You know why I would choose a turtle? I would choose a turtle because turtles are small, they eat lettuce, they don't make very much noise, and they're really cute. That's why I would choose a turtle. Hope you enjoyed my story today. Enjoy your learning. See you later.